Sorry, me? How can I help? So you want old school YouTube back? Like 2016 YouTube? Okay. Let me see what I can do. You guys, the girlies on TikTok are bringing back old school 2016 YouTube and YouTube crafts and ideas. So I thought, let me, you know, come back to my era. And my era being 2016. Like, I don't know if you guys know this. I've had my YouTube channel since I want to say about 2012, 2013. And I also had one before this one where I uploaded video stars and things like that. So I've been on the internet for a long time. I've never done a what's in my bag. So here is a what's in my bag. Firstly, starting off, this bag here is my go-to, my trusty. This is my wife. That's my wife, Charlene. I actually got this bag from boohooMAN. Genuinely, as you can tell from the camera and obviously on the screen, it is so big and it fits so much. I wore this to an event. I want to say it was the Canva event that I went to last year, or it was this year in Shoreditch, I can't remember. But let me tell you, I managed to fit so much in this bag, including my MacBook, my iPad, like my phone, like touch-ups, everything and anything I ever needed in this bag. If you haven't already, subscribe and let's get started. So first category we're going to look at is, first things first, this is my everyday bag. So it has literal rubbish shit inside of it, and at least you know it's a real everyday bag. Like, I'm actually not joking and I'm not lying to you. I have like dead tissues in here. So one thing about me being beauty related, I'm gonna have a lip balm or an eyebrow wax or something in my bag, let me tell you. The first thing that I have here is the Beauty Crop lip liner. This is in the shade Cupcake. When I tell you that this kind of shade here is a your lips but better kind of shade, as you can see. The next thing that I have to pair with that as my like little everyday lip combo is of course my Rhode peptide lip treatment. This one here is in the shade Salty Tan, and I've got it on right now, as you can see, literally my lips. And then of course, obviously, because if I've kind of just done like nothing in the morning, like no makeup or anything like that, the one thing that I will do is my eyebrows, whether that be in my house or on the go. And so the one thing that I do have here is my trusty go-to Refi brow wax. I have tried so many brow waxes and I am still to this day looking for something to compare to this. I don't know what Jessica did, but Jess Humpy, you did your big one with this, let me tell you. And then of course, one thing about me, I'm not gonna have a you know, just one lip balm. I have about 7. I did have this little mini Laneige one that I got in a little set from Christmas, as you can see. And the one thing that I do have in my bag is the John Frieda Frizz Easy Curl. Like, this is almost like a mousse cream. If you want something affordable, like on the go, this is it. Now, one compliment I get a lot, which I'm very grateful for, is that people can smell me normally when I've entered the building. Now, that is my biggest, like, hell yeah kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? I have a fear that I smell bad, and I don't know whether it stems from childhood trauma. I don't know, but I don't want to unpack that today. However, like, this is what I use every single day at some point throughout the day. One thing we're going to start with is the deo, and the deo for the deo that I use is my Dove deo. I'm sorry, I'm a Dove girl. And of course, I also ended up bidding for this on an app called Whatnot, because we don't have it in the UK yet, but it is the EOS Vanilla Cashmere Body Spray. Like, it is good, don't get me wrong. However, it just smells like really bad. Not really bad. It smells artificial vanilla, and it may give you a headache if you don't like a strong scent. And the next thing that I've got, next fragrance that I've got is this one here. It's Namir from a brand called like I don't want to butcher it because it's in Arabic and I don't want to offend anyone. But again, this scent here, oh, cherries and vanilla, like this obviously, like, we're twinning. That's my wife, that's my twin, Charlene. And then the last one that I have here, this one here is from the brand, I want to say it's from the brand called like Sits. I have 3 of them. I got them from TikTok shop. But this one here is Sun and Sand in 807. This one smells like the Dior Solar sunscreen. Of course, anything tech wise as well. So these here are my headphones. These are the JLab white headphones. I don't know what make, but again, I got these from TikTok shop because I kept seeing everyone being like, oh my god, the sound quality is so good. Honestly, the sound quality is really good, and when you answer the phone, like, genuinely, the quality, like, my friends normally clock me for sounding like an absolute microwave down the phone. These don't do that. Like, they're very close to the Apple AirPod Maxes in terms of like speaking quality, like how I sound through them. Next tech thing that I have in my bag is of course my trusty AirPods. These are just my AirPod Pros. The other one is in my bag somewhere. I'll find it digging around throughout this video. And then the last tech thing I tend to walk around with, of course, is my iPad. This is my iPad mini. This one here I also have with my Apple Pencil. I bought these kind of like a while ago, and to be fair, I did buy my Apple Pencil fairly frequently. I want to say about 3 or 4 months ago. But again, with this one, it is something that just stays in my bag all the time. Obviously, I have my iPad with me because I tend to play a lot of Heyday. Obviously, I've got left of my farms and my chickens and my cows. Of course, like, I'm basically running businesses here. Do you know what I mean? And with something like this, it stays in my bag. And if I want to kind of like take notes from work, or if I'm like editing or anything on the go in terms of like thumbnails or anything for socials, this does that job for me as well. And then kind of like other like miscellaneous random things, the one thing that I do carry with me at all times is my one and trusty lint roller. I think I bought this from like, I don't know, H&M years ago, but somehow it has still lasted me whenever you just need a little touch up on there, because you know, I don't want any bits on my clothes. No, I don't. And then in terms of like other random miscellaneous things, again, one thing about me that I pride myself in is that I will always have chewing gum. I don't know whether it's because I used to work in beauty and I was so close to people all the time. I was like, do you know what, I need a mint or a chewy. Obviously I want a chewy because I still want to like work on the jawline, be really, really skinty and amazing. So again, I am an extra girl, specifically the spearmint one. I'm just saying right now, the other ones are absolutely fine, don't get me wrong, but these ones just that little bit of sweetness in there, just 10 out of 10. I would say I would include my little work keys because, you know, in my job, they trust me with the door keys to the building. I don't know why, but hey, how I became important. But you know, recently we all had to give them back just for some like restructuring in work, but these are my jelly cats, the ones on my work keys. We're gonna put them on my regular ones, don't you worry. Obviously on my regular ones, I have my little lululemon strap on there. I don't want to show my housekeeper because, you know, health and safety and like precautions, do you know what I mean? And then the other things that I do have randomly in my bag is of course a little hand cream, because again, I'm not being crusty and dusty and I don't want to have dry hands, no I don't. And then weirdly, what I always carry is a pen, and then this one here is a little glue kind of strip. I don't know why I have this, but let me tell you, it does come in handy. That's all I have to say. And then obviously, it wouldn't be me if I didn't have like random receipts in my bag, of course. It's everything. This in my little what's in my bag. As you can see, she is now no longer as structured. And I don't think I'm missing anything anyway, but if I am, I'll probably include it right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, comment down below if you want to comment below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you turn on those post notifications because I upload a random video on a Wednesday, whether that be a main video or a YouTube short. So have your post notifications on so you know when that's happening, and then I will see you next Sunday for a very fun and fresh video. Bye guys.